Hello everyone and welcome to RcHelpDotCom. I'm Tony, and the last video we pretty much set up the gyro. In this video we're going to set up the blade pitch. Now they do have instructions in here, but you know what? I'm going to show you how I do it. Now I'll tell you what, it almost looks like we have a helicopter on our hands. It's starting to look really good. The wiring is immaculate in these version 2 Pros, and being with the DX8, well, what can be better than that? First thing we got to do, got to get that canopy off. Now one thing you want to make sure those blades are straight to these bolts. The next thing, in the last video I showed you how to push and hold that button and plug the helicopter in to get in to basically bypass the gyros, and it goes in like you're plugging it directly in. We've got to do that exact same thing right here. Turn your radio on, get it ready to be plugged in because I don't have 3 hands. As you can see, none of the gyros are working. Not even the rudder servo is working. It is, like I said, directly plugged in. So we're going to set this up here just to keep it out of the way. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to look at the angle of your blades at mid-stick. Make sure your radio is set up to where throttle hold has no throttle whatsoever with a linear pitch curve, and then move your stick to mid-stick. Now to check the pitch on this, if you have a digital pitch gauge that actually has a little digital readout, you don't even need this part. But unscrew the head button, same bolt that come out of the head button, put it in your little adapter, and then screw it in perpendicular to the blades, and then slide your rod through. Now as you can see at mid-stick, I've got just a hair bit of positive. This side over here is the trailing edge, and with it being lower, that means it's forcing air down, positive pitch. So I know I got just a little bit of positive right there. Spin the blades around, check this side, and as you can see, it's pretty much the same thing, just a little bit of positive. That's really good. Now what they suggest is right at about 11 degrees of pitch. I don't know if you guys can actually see this pitch gauge or not, but I got it set to 11 degrees. And what we're going to do, this angle right here is what needs to line up. So take your throttle, go all the way up, and as you can see, I mean, it's real close. It's actually just a hair bit more than 11 degrees. Alright, so now we need to go full negative. Now on full negative, as you can see, I'll go ahead and pull this down so you can see that rod. It's right at 11 degrees of negative pitch. So I got plus or minus 11 degrees of pitch. Now, if yours isn't set up like this, let's say you had 10 degrees of positive pitch but only 8 degrees of negative pitch, that means your swash plate is too high. You just need to shorten these 3 links 1 turn at a time, because you can't go a half turn because of the way the links are made. If you have 11 degrees of negative and only 8 degrees of positive, then your swash is too low, and you need to extend these until you come up, until you get the same pitch on positive and negative. You also want to check your mid-stick. You want 0 degrees of pitch at mid-stick. And I'm going to tell you guys what, setting up a flybarless head, you're not going to get anything that's as easy as setting these up. And I'm not kidding you. I haven't been doing this video but for a few minutes, and this head's set up. I mean, it's that quick. One thing to always make sure of, these swash drivers right here, when you're at mid-stick, those things should be straight across. If the outside edge is too low, then you know your mid-stick is a little bit too low. If it's too high, then you know at mid-stick your swash is a little too high. Setting up your blade tracking can get kind of tricky because these links right here, those are all you have to set up your blade tracking. So you might be able to get it close, but it's hard to get these perfect. However, the gyro will compensate for anything that might be a little out of whack. Too much out of whack, and you're going to be causing a lot of vibration. Just make sure whenever you spool these up, do not leave this rod in here when you spool them up. Don't even leave this piece on, because this rod does not get locked into place. Safety. Once you're done with it, just go ahead and take it off, unscrew the little button or the little adapter, and then go ahead and put your button back on. Well guys, I think that pretty much covers it on setting up The blade pitch, like I say, flybarless it's got to be one of the easiest things to set up that there is. If you guys have any questions, come over to the forum, ask away. We'll answer any question you have, whether it be on the helicopters or if it's flybarless, flybarred, it doesn't matter. We'll answer any question you guys have. I look forward to seeing you guys on the forum. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.